Well, hey there, it is Sunday. Thank you for watching. My name is Denise. I am a stylist for Cokor Street, and this is going to be the first of my 4th of July manis with my favorite Flagtime Gal is going to be the first one. So I'm going to put this beauty on today, and let's just get to it. I'm also going to do some makeup because I have a new eyeshadow palette that I'm so excited about. It's by ColourPop. It's called Wine Time, as you can see. Is it Wine Time? Oh, no, Wine and Only. Sorry. Wine and Only. But look at this. I haven't even opened it yet, so we'll check that out in a minute. All right, let's do the naily thing here first. Oh, wait, where am I? Where's my heart? There it is. Okay. And here's this. All right. Let me make sure I'm in the right spot. Good. The reason, in case you've never watched, the reason I put my hearts down is because my phone is what I use to do the filming, and my viewfinder is over here, but my actual screen is over here. And sometimes I look in my screen to see where I'm at, and I forget where my hands should be, because I'm over here doing the thing, and you can't see anything. So, all right, this is where my heart is. Let's do this. How is everybody doing? I'm feeling better today. Been kind of going through some weird, like, trouble sleeping the last little while, and I've been getting up really, really early since the beginning of May, and you would think that by now I would be used to it, but I'm not. I mean, getting up is okay, but falling asleep is the thing. I can't necessarily, like, fall asleep when I want to, because I'm used to staying up late. Historically, I've really not been an early riser for most of my life, so I'm still trying to get used to the going to bed early thing, which is also a little bit more difficult because my boyfriend and I are long distance and he's in Florida. So you would think that I would just exist on Florida time and make it easier on myself too, but I don't know. However, last night I slept really good. Did get up early today. It's now almost 1:30 on Sunday, the 29th of June. Yeah, you definitely have stars on this one, but not on this one. Maybe I can take, yeah, I have an extra set. Let me open this one. I have some tweezers, but not the tweezers. All right, I want this one. Come on now. All right, I'll put you away later. I don't want to argue. So what I'm gonna do is maybe layer. Let me just make this square so it might be less noticeable. Let me just go a little here. Like so. You know, well, no, I don't know if I can. Nah, okay. Sacrificing a strip. I don't like doing that. But it's okay. All right, that's good. That'll do. That'll do, pig. If you've seen Babe, you know. All right, good. Happy with that result. So now the one that's shaped for my ring finger is this one, which is the same as the one next to it. So maybe I'm gonna just go with stars only. See if I can't stretch this one and make it fit my ring. Usually with patterns, it's more of an adventure to stretch it because you don't want to distort the pattern, especially if it's geometric. But, nope, almost. Yeah, that's good. Might have a little trimming to do over on that side, but that's okay. Yeah, this is going to be a one and done. It looks like a mixed mani, like I'm using different sets, but it's the same. So, good. Oh no, are you going to be too short now? Did I trim off too much? Dang it. I think this is, maybe. Oh my gosh, you're just barely going to fit. Holy moly. Just at the very end. All right, good. Good, that worked. Happy about that. And also, yeah, now that we're doing a mani, you're getting a much better view of all of this growth right here. From here back is new, and from here out is where I had press-ons on. And there's like ridging in here. It's not painful at all. It's not tender. It's not weak or brittle. My nail actually feels totally healthy. It just looks terrible. But you can see it's just growing out. That's what the doctor said when I went and asked about it. They said, just let it grow. As long as it's not hurting you, you're fine. So, okay. Thanks, Doc. All right, now that I have this one on my pinky, let's put this one on my middles. What are my other options? Okay, my thumbs I have to do with that and that. Okay. All right, let's do this one this way. Good. And same for this one. And I've got 2 layers of Cokor Street's Ridge Filling primer down as my base. Just the ridge filler. Which, when you've got a glitter pattern like this one, the ridge filler is kind of like, it's less of a thing as if I had a solid on, because with solids, every little ripple shows. So with the solids, I definitely want to make sure I have the ridge filler down, but I just felt like it was kind of necessary now too. All right, so now all right, I'm just going to go stripes again on my indexes. Oops. Although it's going to be star. Well, I already took it out of the thing. I have to use it. It's fine. See, this is my OCD kicking in. My ridiculous, silly, annoying OCD. Because I didn't want it to be star and star next to each other. Why? I can't tell you. I have no freaking clue. I don't know. It's just a thing. All right. You know, I do have a theory about why my thumbs ended up like that. Sometimes when I was putting the press-ons on, they felt snug. Like they were not tight and not painful, but they just felt snug. And I think that once the press-on was on, the thick plastic kind of squeezed my nail a little, and that this is a crease. I don't know that that's what it is, and I'll probably never know, but that's kind of how it behaves, and it's sort of like how it feels. So maybe that's what that is. I don't really know. So, all right, now we've got thumb and thumb, and then I'm done with that. This one I might need to stretch a little. Good. It's like I need to stretch it a little to make it fit in the corner, but then I have a little excess on this side. So let me deal with that in a second. But what I do have on this nail is there's a little bit, I didn't stretch it enough, and now I have a little bit exposed right there, which I'm sure no one will notice, but I will. And it's like, do I want to put a little right there? No, because then the stars are a different shape. All right, done. And I don't want to sacrifice any other strips, do I? No. Okay, it's fine. Because Flagtime Gal is a retired shade. You can find it in, there are some sellers in Hiiiiii. And also on Facebook, there are a few people that are selling their overstock and all of that. But in general, this one is kind of hard to find. So I'm trying to like not use her that often. And now we're going to go this way. And I do have another mani in mind for the actual 4th. I'll probably put that one on later in the week, before Friday for sure. And actually, my 4th is going to be busy because one of my backgammon friends needs a ride to the airport. And he needs to be at the airport like at 5:30. So, of course, he lives in the valley. And yes, I'm going to get paid. This is not a freebie. So I'm getting up like super early to go pick him up and take him down there. And then I have to do the coffee thing. So by the time 6:30 rolls around, I'll already have been at it for a couple hours. But the thing about the 4th is that, okay, wait, first things. Oh my God, I couldn't love it more. Mad. Oh wait, I have to trim a little bit over here on this side right there. Let me do that real fast. Anyway, the thing about the 4th is that, you know, nobody's up early. So, I mean, I'm gonna turn on the app and see, you know, maybe, I don't know, maybe people will be leaving early to go places or whatever. So I'll see what happens, but usually 4th of July is like my sleep in and no working day. I never work on the 4th. And this year it's going to be particularly bittersweet because for literal decades, last 30 years, every 4th of July, I'm with my tribe. I'm with my besties over in the Palisades, which is no more because of the fires. So we don't really know. Well, I mean, we're going to get together at the apartment where my friends are now living, and we're going to do the things, we're going to eat like we normally do, and we're going to chill and, you know, have a gathering, but it's not going to be outside at this house that we've been going to for 30 plus years, and there's no parade, which, you know, I will freely admit I haven't necessarily gone to the parade the last couple of years, partly because it just, you know, hurts to walk sometimes. Hang on a second. I've got my, whenever I have an empty, I save them, and sometimes I'm consolidating. Okay, because I've got a lot of Flagtime Gal to put in. So what I'm gonna do is wait till later and put these away in the big one, but I wanted to find a big empty for that. Anyway, so yeah, Friday, I mean, the 4th is gonna be, screw it, I'll pack it up now. Show you how I pack everything up. Okay, they're always marked on the thing, so you can, you know, the name of the set is always on there. I'm gonna get some alcohol and get rid of that because it's no longer gonna be cherry on top. I had 2 or 3 cherry on tops that I put into one big one. So now I'm gonna put my Flagtime Gal, which I don't need to mark this. I don't need to write Flagtime Gal on the back because clearly this is never gonna be confused with any other set. And if I forget that this thing is called Flagtime Gal, just shoot me. Anyway. So yeah, Friday is going to be a little bit subdued. But there is a place that I like to drive to. If you look in my playlist for the fires, I did a video, several videos about when the fires were happening back in January. And it's, this is my city today. If you look at the ones in January, I went up to the top of Palos Verdes and looked at, and then this is how I seal it. I got this really cheap on Amazon, this flat iron, and I've had it for like four years now, I think. I have 2 of them. I have this one at over here on my desk where I do my videos, and then I have another one that's in my bag, because that way when I'm going anywhere, if I'm traveling, I don't have to look around and find my flat iron and make sure I don't forget my flat iron and everything. So anyway, all right, that's done. So yeah, I am looking forward to the 4th. I'm always happy to see these faces of these people that I've known for so many years. And it's gonna be, good to see them. But, it's not the 4th as we've always known and loved it, so. All right, new palette. ColourPop, by the way, is one of my favorite drugstore brands. These people always have really good color combinations. The shadows blend easily. They're fun to do. They come up with really good. Okay, here's our palette. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Well, I will say my initial reaction is this, this, and this look awfully similar. These three. But this one right there, oh my God. Yeah, I'm going to have fun with this one. And the colors are fun. This one, Cast a Chateau. Not cast a shadow, but cast a chateau. Oh my God. All right, we're gonna have some fun. And you know, now that I'm looking at them closer, this one is much more of a brown. This one is much more of a red. And this one is more of like a brick. I don't know if that's playing on the camera, but look at these shimmers. Oh my God. Especially this one down here in the corner. Grapeful. Where did, you know, I think the same people that make the Color Street names come up with these. Wouldn't surprise me. All right, let's get to this. All right, brows. You know what I've been doing? I've been doing my brows second lately, but I don't know. Oh, and also I got, finally went and got a new bronzer and a new powder, because the old ones, this one is like pretty much gone, and I am saving it just to make sure I get all of it, even though it's mostly gone. But I'm gonna put this down first. And I'm kind of getting away from the whole put concealer on your lid first if you're doing colors, because I did try that the other day and it just creased like crazy, even though I did the thing I always do. You know, concealer, powder, and then setting that with like a pale shadow from the palette, and it just creased anyway. So, I don't know. I'm just gonna put down the powder first and see if that doesn't just do me. And I also got some new brushes with a Target card given to me by a friend, my besties. So let's see what we got. I'm gonna do, I don't know if I'm gonna do the whole everything with the, no, I need a lighter one. Let me, oh, okay. Coming in here to get my old bronzer. It's official. She did. I knew it was gonna happen. And if I even open it, it's gonna go everywhere. All right, thank you for serving me. Here's the new one. e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronzer in Forever Sunkissed. And since I just did my nails, let me, yeah, get in there with that. Actually, do I need a pink first? Nah, I'll be fine. The other day I did green shadow and I put down a little orange first. I saw one of my YouTube ladies do that one time a long time ago, and I thought, you are out of your mind, but it actually looked really good. And I should have filmed it, but I was in my car and I have no way of, I don't have a good enough mounting thing for my car so that I can film and be hands-free. So when that happens, I will let you know. All right, here's my mirror. And again, I have hooded eyes and I have a lot of skin, a lot of excess skin. And if I look straight ahead as I'm doing my shadow, it doesn't, I don't get coverage where I need it. So I have to kind of raise my eyebrows and look down in order to like pull the skin so that it's smooth and everything goes where it's supposed to. This is what works for me. All right, now what do I want to do with our fun new palette? Can't decide. Because they really are similar. All right, I'm gonna go in with this one called Mull It Over. Using my brush. And these are just Real Techniques eyeshadow brushes. I've had them forever. Oh my gosh, yes, we are pigmented. I just want to put this all over. Oh my God, I felt this since I was 12. Makeup is so much fun. Oh, am I in the camera? I'm sorry if I am. Sorry. Now, for some reason, I picked up the same amount on this brush for this side as I did for the other side. And this side looks like it has so much more. Maybe it's because these are picking up the shade of the eyeshadow. I don't know. All right, let me put a little bit more over here. Oh, this color is so pretty. I might need to get another one of these because I know I'm going to want to wear it all the time. All right, now I think I'm going to do this one, which is Cast a Chateau that I was making fun of earlier. This I'm going to just apply with my finger. It almost looks like it's similar to the one in the Cokor Street palette. Oh, where did it happen? What happened? Where are we? Get some more. Pretty. Oh, need a paint rag. These are just the little wipies I get at Target. And got that. I didn't expect this to be as bright of a pink as it is, but it's all right. I'm making it work. And again, I picked up the same amount as I did on this finger, but this side looks like there's so much less. Why? What the fuck? All right, getting more. Better. Okay, good. And do I want to go? Yeah, I think I am. I'm going to go on the outer with this one down here on the bottom corner, which is Vintner. Because that's the name of your job if you make wine. You're a vintner. Hello, Mr. Vintner. How are you today? I want to say that with a New York accent. Am I being silly? I think so. Oh, it's too darker. Darker than I wanted it to be. Mr. Vintner. All right, not necessarily what I was going for, but I'm not going to try and fix it. I'm just going to go with it. I'm going to do what Steve Winwood says and just roll with it, baby. Come on and just roll with it, baby. All right, maybe you need to blend a little more. All right, before I do anything, because it's driving me crazy, this because every time I go like that, it's like it's like it should have tentacles. It's just big. All right, you're welcome. No, I still feel like this one has less. How is that possible? It's like there's a ghost in here or something. I don't know. Is it me? Is there... Dang it. All right, I'm stopping there. Stopping there. And all right, let's get into Le Mascara. This is still my happy favorite Cokor Street Triflex. And I like holding my mirror down because that way I'm looking down at my lashes and I can see all of them. Oopsie. Okay, that was a big oopsie. But this is why I do my foundation last. Eyes first, foundation last. It works for me anyway. And you know what's interesting? I've been doing my brows last too. There I go again. Oi. Doing my brows last, it feels like I use less product. You know, like I only have to do them once and then I'm done. I notice that if I do them first, then I do foundation and then I have to touch them up and fix it. So it is, I mean, I am getting used to the idea of like doing them last, but it's still kind of, I feel like I have only half my face on because I don't have my brows on, but it's all right. Life is beautiful. Oh, I want your opinion on something. Someone I know became a grandmother not that long ago. And her son and daughter-in-law had a very interesting request of them. They wouldn't let them see their kid unless they got another booster and like another like RSV or some kind of other, like a flu shot of some sort. And they said, if you don't get the shot, you can't see the kid until the kid is 2 months old. And they said, you know what? We're done with the boosters. We're not doing that. And so they haven't been able to see their kid yet. And on top of which, now that the kid is almost 2 months old, they said, well, you know, we want to wait until the baby gets their first round of, you know, shots. Like I think at 3 months or whatever that is. Is that unreasonable for them to ask? And do you think that they made the right choice by not getting the shots? I don't know. I think it's not reasonable. I don't think it's right. These are healthy people who don't have, you know, a lot of places that they go, so it's not like they're going to catch anything and pass it on to the baby. And I don't know, when I heard about this, I thought, are you kidding me? Really? Wow, that just seems like asking a lot, you know? But then again, it's like a brand new life. It's a baby. And, you know, if you're a grandparent, you should want to like walk over broken glass for your grandchild, which I totally get too. But I don't know. I think that sometimes it's a little, I think it's a little excessive of them to ask that. So I want your thoughts. All right, let's get into foundation. I'm trying a new brush. This is part of the set that I got. It's an e.l.f. Oh no, this is the blush brush. Hold on. Is this a foundation brush? It's smaller. Yeah, Expert Face Brush. Also the RT200. And I have yet to go to Sephora because I'm still kind of grappling with the whole, do I really want to spend that much for a foundation? Even though it was recommended to me by a makeup artist to try the IT foundation one. But, you know, she told me that the one in her kit, which she probably uses this stuff, she wears it herself, and she said that, you know, it's lasted her at least 6 months. And I'm thinking, okay, well, if I can do the same kind of justification thing with the foundation that I'm doing with the mascara, and, you know, try to find other ways to justify it, maybe I can do it. I don't know. I don't know. A million things could happen between now and when I decide. Just think, I could win the lottery. Hey, somebody's got to win it, right? Now this brush is smaller than my usual one that I've been using from e.l.f. So I feel like I have to, it covers less area, so I have to be blending more. But as always, I mean, this foundation blends like a frickin' dream. The only reason why I'm thinking of getting another one, or why I'm less in love with this one, is because it's, at least on me, not long wearing at all. Not at all. Like, if I do a check-in, which I haven't done yet, but if I come back and like do a quick clip later, it's gone in like 5 or 6 hours. There's nothing left. So and you know, it could have better coverage, but this is not billed, it's not advertised or talked about as a long wearing full coverage foundation. It's a natural finish, you know, medium coverage thing. And I don't want matte anyway. I don't want dewy either. I want natural. I want it to look like skin. So, you know, this is what we got. All right, everything I've used goes in here. I like to clean as I go, kind of like cooking. All right, and you know, the shadow does seem like it's kind of balanced out, I guess is the word. A little more of this on those. I'm gonna let that sit for a minute before I blend it. All right, let's hit the brows. And this is my Wet n Wild micro brow in, oh shoot, okay. That one just broke. All right, this is in Brunette, Wet n Wild micro brow in Brunette. And it's funny that I have trouble talking while I'm doing my brows, even though I'm not moving my brows. It's like I have to focus. But see, now they're like one and done. I don't have to do them again. And when I was doing them before, doing my brows first, I would do them and then I would have to go over them again. So I don't have to do that anymore. So this is the way to go, I think. At least for me. Mo better. When I was younger, I had the best brows. I never touched them at all, ever. Literally no brow product. And in the last, I don't know, decade or so, they're just... the same thing that's happening with my brows is happening with my hair on my head. It's just not as thick as they were. Everything is thinning. And yet I have more hair in other places that I don't want it, which is why I shave. Because there is no way in hell that I'm going to walk around with chin sprouts. No, not happening. A little bit more there. See, the light is right here. If I really want to look at it. But if I were to switch I have to keep my table where it is because it won't fit anywhere else. All right, done. That's good. Good and good. And I am going to use a little powder to set my face today. Where'd it go? There it is. And this is, again, Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in translucent. And I've got the bronzer again in Forever Sun-Kissed. And I don't know that this does tons for me, but, oh, I never did blend in the concealer. Shoot. Oh, that's actually funny. It's kind of gone. There's a little tiny... Got it. No. Are you kidding me? Last time. All right, I'm living with that however it looks. I'm not doing it again. All right, my blush is still Essence Pure Nude Blush. This is what it looks like. Packaging, again, broke weeks ago, but it's Pure Nude Blush and Pink Flush. The whole Pure Nude line is beautiful. I just love it. And somebody did mention Milani Blush and Luminoso, which I have used before, but I think it has too much sheen. It's beautiful. It's so pretty. But there's almost too much of a sheen on it. And I don't know if there's just as much in this one as in the Milani one. And if it is, please tell me, because I can't tell. But it's just so pretty. That Milani color Luminoso. It's like a coral peach pink. It is stunning. All right, now I'm going in with my highlighter, which is Essence Pure Nude Highlighter in Be My Highlight. And I've had it so long that the label came off. But look at that. It's just glow. There's no glitter. There's no nothing. It's just glow. And I'll even swatch a little right there. It almost blends right in with my skin, but you can just see, right? Okay, there it is. It's just glow, but then you go like this and you can't even see that it's on my skin. It does that with every, I think everyone except for super deep or super pale, this will work with your skin tone. I mean, you can't even see that there's anything there until I go like that. And then you've got that gorgeous flash. The glow, 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 glow. That's what we want. Well, me anyway. You don't need to see me beaming from Jupiter. I don't, that's not what I'm about right now. All right. And then I'm gonna go with my butter gloss that's in my pocket in Tiramisu, NYX butter gloss. This is my Your Lips But Better color. And I like the pink with the pink. And I think my lips are subtle enough that it's not gonna compete. All right, where are the glasses? Oh dear. There they are. Actually, I don't need to put them on right now. All right, oh, also hair. The hair journey is continuing. Still in love with the bonnets. I had my hair up in a bun, so there's a little bit of wavy thing happening, but yeah, the breakage is still way less here and here. And I did put a little jojoba on earlier, which is still kind of sinking in. But yeah, this is, and yeah, there's still this curly thing happening under here. You know, you look at my hair right now and it's totally gray, right? But then, yeah, it is what it is. I'm fine with whatever happens. I don't really care if I go gray. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I mean, I kind of already am, even though you can't really see it most of the time. But this is it for now. Thank you again for watching. Let me take these off because I got to clean them. And happy Sunday, and I will see you later in the week with my other Manny. And oh my God, Flagtime girl, you are so stunning. All right, everybody, have a happy one, and I will see you later. Bye.